Hi guys. So I want to talk about a particular topic that I know most people have talked about, which is morning devotion. I know a lot of us grew in homes where morning devotion was a thing. And depending on the family, many people start with songs and pray, read the scripture, explain, ask what you understand, and then you go ahead and pray. Then you greet each other. But I know that a lot of people have the way they, do their morning devotion. And I'm not here to tell you you've been doing it right or you've been doing it wrong. But on my channel, I want to talk about how I do my own morning devotion. First of all, morning devotion starts with the time you allocate for it. For me, I understand that it is very accurate for me to start the day with understanding. And because I want to start my day with understanding, I set my alarm and it starts with the time you sleep at night. If you sleep late and you know that it affects the time you wake up later in the morning, I suggest you start by sleeping early. So when I wake up, I'm not grumpy. I wake up with excitement. It is not always like that, mind you. But most times I wake up with excitement and then I start my morning devotion. I avoid rushing my morning devotion. So that is why sometimes I say it by 3, because I follow the watch hour 9 o'clock, 3 o'clock, yes, that watch hour. So, there is a scripture that says, just before the dawn, Jesus wakes up and goes to pray, and then his disciple come to meet him. That is how he command the day and how he wants the day to be. So I follow that particular order. I'm not telling you that you can follow this order and it's going to be effective for you. I was not usually like that. Sometimes I take it by 10, sometimes in the in the afternoon, but I think I mostly understand and enjoy it when I take it by 3 o'clock because I just command the day and then everything works out well because I already have an understanding. So a lot of people have been talking about journaling. But what do you write on your journal when you're reading the scripture? I know that for me, it was really a difficult thing because sometimes when I try to write, I just sometimes go off key or stuff, which is very, very much okay. But these are ways I improved myself. First of all, I asked myself, what is this passage talking about? That is the WH questions. I asked myself, what is this passage talking about? And then I answer it. Then the next, I go to, who is this passage talking to? I answer it. And then the next thing I do is, what can I learn from this passage? I write that. And then I write my prayer points. Yes. What is this passage talking about? Who is it talking to? What am I learning from this passage? And then my prayer points. So sometimes you can take it that way, or you can take it in form. Then there is another way for you to take the scripture or your morning devotion journaling. It is called the SOAP. SOAP. So I write the scripture and I explain what the scripture is talking about. Then what I observe in the scripture, what are the observations? How does this scripture relate to me? Then I write the application. How does this scripture apply to me? Or how has it applied to, experiences or people's experiences or people I can see around me? Then my prayer using that scripture. I learned this from, I think, a lady on TikTok. Her name is Naomi. I learned this way of, journaling from her. So this is the way I say my devotion every morning. And I hope this video is helpful. I hope it helps you to structure your morning devotion, set priority for you to talk to God first before anything else. It's nice having you. Make sure you subscribe, you like, you share, and what again? You hit on the notification button so that whenever I upload a video, you'll be the first to see. And if you enjoyed this topic, leave a good comment and then see you next time. Bye.